look like something out of the Jersey Shore. Hey everybody, my name is Madison, Paige, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing the first time tag, so let's go. Okay, so my first tweet was, I think it was sharing my first ever video, but I'll put a picture of that there. That was my introducing me video in my 5 days of film series. I'll put the link down below and I'll put a screenshot of it. Yeah. First person I subscribed to on YouTube, I think on this account it would have been SeanXO or Jamie Curry. I remember when I first made my account I went and did like a big all the popular New Zealand YouTubers and followed them all. First Facebook profile I will put here. I actually remember this photo. I remember taking it. It was on my 13th birthday and I remember seeing it and thinking I look like such a model, and I was real excited to get Facebook because I was going to make that my profile picture, and yeah. Do I still talk to my first love? Yes, I do. He's actually one of my very good friends and we talk quite often. Shout outs to Harry. Hi. First alcoholic drink was a tattoo. I'm not sure if that's anywhere else in the world, I don't know, but it's vodka and cranberry and real nice, yeah. My first job was working as a kitchen hand in a cafe. I loved that job. It was unpaid work experience. My dad's friend owned it and she gave me a job as a favour, and yeah. My first car. I actually still have this car because I only got her like February. I'll put a picture of her right here. She is a Nissan Pulsar, like an older one. I call her Xena, like the warrior princess. She's my baby and she's beautiful. Yeah. Who was the first person I texted today? My auntie Tyler. She sent me a text when I was in the shower and I texted her back. Yeah. Who was the first person I thought of this morning? My boyfriend, because he's out in the middle of nowhere and so I was just wondering if he's all good. Yeah. Who was my first teacher? I believe her name was Mrs. Cameron. That was year 1, part 1. I was in her class for like a year and a half. So. Where did I go on my first ride on an aeroplane? That I can remember, I went to Auckland, which is a big city in New Zealand. Surprisingly, it's not the capital city, but it's like a big main city at the top of the North Island, and yeah. My first best friend was a girl called Jess, and we still talk quite often, still quite good friends, so shout outs to Jess, hello. Where was my first sleepover? I assume at Jess's house. What's the first thing I do in the morning? It's actually check my phone, which I think that's what most people do in the morning, but mainly because I'm in a group chat with a bunch of other cool YouTubers who I've mentioned many times before, Reggie Wednesday, Fun with Warren, J Chris, all of them, and they are actually on a different time zone to me, so they're often talking when I'm sleeping, so in the morning I get up, look at my phone, see what they've all been saying. What was the first concert I went to? High Five. It's an Australian band. I'll put a picture of them here. Australian kids band. Yeah, I loved it. I think I touched Nathan and Kelly and Charlie's hands and like lost my shit. They've ruined it now by changing everyone. It's just not the same. First broken bone. I've never actually broken a bone. I've never broken a bone. I've never had a bee sting. Yeah. I've lived a sheltered life. First piercing would be my ears, but if you don't count ears as a piercing, like, because heaps of people get their ears pierced, my first like piercing other than my ears was actually my belly button, which I don't have now because it closed up and I'm still really sad about that. I look cute with a belly button piercing. I've only ever actually gone to Australia, which isn't really a foreign country, like it's a different country, but Australia and New Zealand are really similar, so it's not really a foreign country, but yeah. First movie I watched this week was Sex and the City 2. When was my first detention? I've never gotten a detention. I've accidentally walked in on detention, but I've never gotten a detention personally. Who was my first roommate? I still live at home with my mummy, so I don't know, my first roommate was my brother. What is the first thing I do when I get home? Getting home requires leaving home, but it's generally flop on the couch, get food, go on a computer. When was my first kiss? My first kiss was about when I was 8 or 9 with a family friend at the time in the back of a broken down car in a driveway. It wasn't pleasant. Who did I first watch on YouTube? From this account, probably my old friend Katie Jane. I would have been checking out her channel to see what I could do for mine. Okay, so that was it guys. I hope you enjoyed my first time tag. Just a heads up, there probably won't be a cover this week because on the day that I normally film my cover, we'll be moving house. I might film a cover if I get any requests down below or via my Instagram, which is always linked in the description. Then I will film a cover on the same day that I film my Thursday videos, but if I don't, then I'll just leave it this week. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, you know what to do. Like and comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Bye.